This is a demonstration on how to build a flapper book using the software on the Flapperbook website. This is available at www.flapperbooks.com.au. The first thing we recommend is that you copy all of your images to a folder and then, just for ease of use, put that folder on the desktop. Here's one that we prepared earlier with all of the images that we'd like to use to build our book. The first thing we do then is launch our web browser, and today we're using Mozilla Firefox, but it will work with any browser. Go to the website. It's www.flapperbooks.com.au. That'll take you to our website, and as we scroll down you'll see that we have 3 books available on offer at the moment. We have Where's My Family, Hide and Seek and Peekaboo. Each book has its own set of themes, and there is a double spread for each theme. And you can build a book simply by clicking on the Build Book title or by clicking on the picture. And that's what we're going to do. Let's use Peekaboo for our example today. The software has been tested with all of current web browsers, but we do recommend that you use Mozilla Firefox. And if you do have any issues using the site and you weren't using Firefox, we do encourage you to download and try Firefox out from this link here. And if you do have any problems, please send us an email to webissues@flapperbooks.com.au so that we can continually upgrade the site and develop it to keep the best user experience possible. Finally, you will need to agree to the terms and conditions by putting a tick in the box and click Continue. At this stage, you get to enter your child's name. And for the purposes of privacy in this demonstration, we'll just enter in the phrase, your child's name. That will take you to the main part of the site, and you'll see that your child's name has been put on the front cover, on the spine, and also on the back cover of the book. So whatever you've typed in as your child's name will appear in these 3 locations on the cover. What we need to do now is get your photographs into the software ready to be inserted into the book. And the way that we'll do that is click on the Select Images button up here. At this point and click your way to the desktop where your pictures are, select all of them and click Open. All of the images you selected will then load into the right hand side of the screen, ready for you to scroll down and see the ones that are ready for you to insert into your book. This image here looks like it would make a pretty good cover image, so let's click and hold on it, drag across to the left into the main cover of the book. You'll see the outline appear where the actual image will be in the book, and we can then adjust it to suit our needs. The title, Peekaboo, was in Little Princess's hair, so let's move her down a little bit, and we can also make it bigger with the enlarge button that you see now. As we make something bigger, we have more provision to move it around within the frame to get things set up just the way we want. As you look over to the right of the picture that we used of Princess, there's a number 1 indicating that that picture's been used once already in the document. Let's use the same picture though over on the back cover. You'll see it now changes to a number 2. I'm pretty happy with that one as it is without enlarging it, so let's move on. To move to the next page, we have 2 options. We can click on the page we want on the left-hand side, and it tells us down the bottom how many images we have left to insert. You can identify these on the page by the slightly faded view, and as you hover the mouse and point the mouse over those areas, you'll see a little outline appear. Let's try dragging this photo into the carriage. That looks okay. Let's find another one. We'll pop that one into the castle. You'll notice that in the original picture there's a little bit of space either side of Princess in the photo. So as we put her into the slightly narrower spot here in the castle, we do have provision to move her side to side. But as you can see, the frame meets the top of her head as it does on the right, so we couldn't move her up and down. Let's go to the next page. In this case we know that we have 5 images to place. We'll pop the swimming picture into the cake. Let's find another one. This one into the pot. It's a good idea as we do this to try to find images that sit well into the frame. So as we drag this one of Princess in a kitchen licking a beetle, you'll see that the original picture doesn't fit particularly well into that frame. So let's find something that's more of a portrait shot or more of a portrait image. Let's try this one. And we see that that fits a little better. Now I'd like to give you some tips on fitting your pictures into the spaces that we do have in the book. If we have a face picture and a face, say, in one of the characters in the book, like Teddy here, we can pop Princess into the Teddy's face, and then when we open the flap in the flapper book, our little one will see themselves in there as the face of the Teddy. It's as simple as enlarging and moving your picture around. Now let's have a look at how we can rotate images. You can see that Princess is leaning off to the side a little. Let's enlarge her. That gives us some space to drag her down. And now, using these 4 buttons at the bottom of the screen, we can rotate her until she fits properly into the frame. Let's make her a little larger, drag down a touch. Yeah, that's looking good. At this stage, let's fill in the rest of the book, and now it's time to upload our book to the server. Now, depending on the original size of your pictures and also on your internet connection speed, this particular stage could take quite some time. There are 2 stages to it. We first need to have the system prepare the book ready to go to the server, and then there's potentially a fairly lengthy process of uploading the book to the server. At the end of this process, you'll be presented with the payment gateway so that you'll be able to pay for the book, which we'll professionally print and send to you very, very quickly. So just remember www.flapperbooks.com.au and you'll have an outstanding present. Thank you for watching.